Howdy y'all, and welcome to Creators Gaming. Today we're going to be working on our seafloor. Particularly we're going to be making some little plants for our fish to hide. This came from the pet section at Walmart. You can go cheap if you don't want to do a whole lot, or you can also do like what this video is going to show you how to do. Cut it up, make your own from extras of these, or from plants that you get from the Dollar Tree. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to it. Here I'm just showing you where I picked up some of the stuff from Walmart. I didn't get everything from Walmart, but I did get a few things. In real honesty, most everything came from the Dollar Tree.
We're going to go ahead and pause the video right here to remind you that you can become a Patreon or buy us a coffee. All proceeds go towards furthering the channel and buying supplies. If you help out, you do get a shout out.
As per mentioned, Dollar Tree plants. Super cheap, and it's plastic, and you can tear it apart and use it however you wish. I am also going to be using some of the foam core that I bought from Dollar Tree. I like this because you can peel the paper off either side and it comes off fairly quickly. Using extreme caution, cutting away from ourselves, we're going to go ahead and cut out our shapes. Although admittedly taking off the paper would have probably cut a little easier, but I would have probably ruined my mat underneath. It's fine though, it all ends up in the wash, so we're good. We're going to stack some of these like we did with the cardboard in our last video. Now to get ready with some of our Dollar Tree finds, we're going to just pull that right off. It comes off very easily. And before I glue some of these down, I am going to trim them up because I don't want that little nubbin at the end to show up. Once I have my shapes cut out, I'm going to break out my handy dandy glue gun and we're going to go to town on this. A nice little reminder, make sure that it is a low heat gun or it will melt your foam. I did learn that with these aquatic plants, I do have to hold them until the hot glue cools off. That way it holds the shape that I desire. Too soon. Some of the fish tank plants are going to be too long, so I'm just going to take it off about where the little nubbins are. It's about halfway. That way it stands up by itself and I don't have to find some way to hold it up. And as a bonus, we get extra plants to play with. Again, like most things, there's no rhyme or reason, it's just whatever tickles my fancy at the moment. That's usually what we're going to go with. And one of the best parts of using hot glue, if you're unsatisfied with where you place these, just pull it off. It peels right off, and then you can stick it wherever you want. This piece, I'm trying to go with a little bit of contrast and brighten up the place a little bit because the sea is colorful and it's beautiful, so we want to go with that theme. We're also going to moss it up a little bit. Put little pieces of moss here or there just to dress up the place. Hindsight being what it is, it's close to around this part where I realized I probably should have painted the bases before I started going hot glue crazy, but no worries, we'll fix it. That being said, we're going to be using this mustard brown acrylic that I found. That's some of the stash that my husband had. Who knows how old it is. But it works, so that's what we're going to go with. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and continue with our gluing. It looked kind of sparse, so I decided it needed some more plants, so plants it shall have. Kind of a little cheat, I'm going to put up another little piece of plant that I cut off to kind of hold it up a little bit and to give it more ground coverage. I do have a tendency to go a little overboard, but in this case it does look pretty cool. Some of the plants I'm going to double up to make them look a bit thicker, and then I'm going to hot glue them down as well. And now to texturize it, we're going to be using some fine sand from my backyard. Super expensive, let me tell you. And we're going to affix it with some PVA glue, well, most people know it as school glue. I refuse to use tacky glue, it takes too long to dry. I'm not going for full coverage with the sand, if I miss some pieces, that's fine, because we're going to go over it with some flocking later, which adds to the scenery, I think, so it gives a little bit of mossy look. Whatever it takes. Y'all know I'm not fancy by now. It's whatever means possible. But we're not going for perfection here. We're just going for whatever works and whatever's the cheapest. Cheap is good. Also going to add in a little bit more of that reindeer moss, also from the Dollar Tree. Careful not to burn your little fingers. Now is time for the flocking. Any spots that you think or feel that needs to have a little bit of greenery or to add some color to, this is the perfect time to do it. This flocking came from Woodland Scenics, which you can buy at most hobby shops or off of Amazon. I do not have an affiliate, although we may be working on that. We'll see. This one's more of a grassy mixture, although if you want some different colors, you can mix in a little bit of the yellow, or I do have some that I bought off of Amazon that have little purple bits in it, so it's up to you, really. I truly love how this looks. It adds to the ambience. There you have it. Super easy, super cheap. You don't have to spend a whole lot to make something unique. Rhyming words. But compared with some of our figures, it kind of blends in really good. I like how it looks. So if you like the video, hit the like, subscribe, share the video. It helps out a lot. And I hope to see y'all again next Friday. Bye.